AVtv is a product of the AV journalism class produced for the students of Amador Valley High School. The views expressed on the show do not represent the views of AVHS teachers, admin, or PUSD personnel.
Good morning, Dons. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, and I'm Somia.
And I'm Casey.
We are so grateful for all of you watching AVtv today. Connection is vital to human beings, and even if it's just two anchors spouting news to you, we hope you will connect with us.
That's right, Somia. And don't forget, if you want to connect with us through email, send us some feedback, or if you have a great idea for a story, please reach out to us at avtv@rocketmail.com. Before we get into the announcements, we want to dive deeper into the background of Black History Month. I know we've been sharing segments all month about inspiring Black people, but we haven't covered how Black History Month truly started.
To begin this news brief, let's go back 106 years to 1915. At the time, very few people studied Black history, and Black history certainly wasn't part of any textbooks in school.
This frustrated historian Carter G. Woodson, who you might know as the father of Black History Month, co-founded the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to recognize Black people in this nation.
Woodson knew that for decades, Black Americans had been honoring the lives of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass on the second week of February, since their birthdays are February 12th and 14th, respectively.
Hopping on this already established tradition, in 1926, Woodson's association declared this week a celebration for freedom and hoped it would grow into a celebration of achievements, not just of Lincoln and Douglass, but Black people in general.
Schools and communities began celebrating what is essentially Black History Week and studying Black history. Then, during the Civil Rights Movement, many schools and communities transformed the week into Black History Month. In 1976, U.S. President Gerald Ford officially declared February Black History Month, and it's been celebrated ever since.
It's always good to know how things started so we can learn from it. So we hope you've enjoyed this overview. Now let's check out our next segment in our series on Black History Month by looking at business professional and motivational speaker Damon John.
Damon John is an American entrepreneur and television personality, most known for being the CEO of clothing company FUBU and an investor in the TV series Shark Tank. He was born on February 23rd in 1969 and quickly became immersed in the hip-hop scene of New York.
When the hip-hop started coming out and the kids in Queens started becoming known for it, and LL and MC Shan and all those guys, we actually felt like we had a voice. Forget even the world. We had a voice now along with all the boroughs because we kind of adopted this music that really was coming out of the Bronx. So it was a magical time.
Damon John's aggressive business style allowed him to succeed with both FUBU and his Shark Tank pitches.
$1 million for the entire company.
Jack looks to Alyssa.
Wow.
Let's do it.
We're done. Let's do it. My career is so much more different than when I started with FUBU. When I started with FUBU, the brand was the product, and today I am now in front of the camera instead of back of the camera, and I have to look at where I put my time.
With over $6 billion in sales from FUBU, he is considered one of the best marketing professionals and investors in the world. John is also an acclaimed motivational speaker and helps many entrepreneurs build their businesses. Now back to you guys in the studio.
The PPIE Virtual Run for Education registration has started. The date for the virtual run will be through April 11th to 18th.
You can either run, walk, bike, or more around the world with your friends, family, school, and entire community. There's a reduced pricing for those who register before March 15th.
Speaking of reduced pricing, there is a special discount just for teachers for 50% off.
Be sure to register at www.ppierun.com. I know you and I are seniors, Somia, so we can't schedule any classes for next year, but that doesn't mean the rest of our viewers can't.
That's right, Casey. Scheduling started last Saturday on the 20th, and all students have until March 7th to turn in their proper forms for course selection.
To access the forms, just go to bit.ly/3BOWQPC.
Now, some of you may have seen this before, but AV alum Sophie Wells created a fantastic segment featuring Erin Heflin, who you may know as the Yo-Yo Girl.
Sadly, we may not have a performance by them this year, but that doesn't mean we can't witness their skills, which are just as great virtual as they were in person.
Let's check it out.
Getting the crowd behind me actually makes me feel really, really good. It helps me see what they really love and what they always want to see more.
How did you get into Chinese yo-yo?
Well, I was in middle school. I had a couple of friends named Daniel and Dennis. Daniel was the president of the Chinese Yo-Yo Club there. They got me hooked to it, and ever since then, I've been performing Chinese Yo-Yo.
When did you graduate from Amador?
I graduated in 2015 at 17 years old. I am currently studying at Las Positas College. I'm studying English as well as minoring in special ed and computer science. I've been to Disneyland about 236 times. I have a total of 12 Disney ears, and we actually have hidden Mickeys around our home as well. So anytime somebody would come by, they would actually look for hidden Mickeys, hidden treasures. The hardest part about doing the Chinese yo-yo is actually performing new tricks for everybody, but everyone just seems to really love like my throwing tricks, my levitation around my arm, around my leg, just so they can really see that it can be complicated, but the more practice you get into it, the better you'll become.
Why do you come back every year to perform for Amador?
It makes me feel good as a person, as a teacher, and as a former student. I love to bring everybody a smile every single time I do perform, and hopefully I'm inspiring a student or a staff member to actually perform out there themselves. I'm Erin Heflin. AKA the Yo-Yo Girl.
Attention all seniors. The due date for yearbook senior ads has been extended. The new deadline is February 28th, so if you are interested in one, make sure to purchase as soon as possible.
Please contact amadoryearbook@gmail.com if you have any questions.
Let's check out a series of commercials for some of Amador's clubs.
Do you want to learn about today's pressing global issues? How about how to make an impact in your community? Or even learning to connect and network with industry professionals? If so, come join NGN, a new club established to teach students about today's global issues. Go to tinyurl.com/avhsngn to join our mailing list, and our meetings are going to be Wednesday from 2:15 to 3:15 p.m. Thank you.
AV journalism is a great class. We run the news website, Amador Valley Today, the AV Radio Spotify channel, the school newspaper, the Amadon, and of course, AVtv. If you think you might be interested in joining the AV journalism program, check out this commercial we made.
Hey Dons, it's that time of the year again. Time to select our classes. Are you interested in joining a 21st century media production class where you will learn to produce professional level work in all areas of the media? Then maybe AV Journalism is the class for you. Whether you choose to just sign up to be a staff member in the Journalism 1-2 class, or you choose to challenge yourself and apply to be a leader in the Advanced Journalism class, you will be a part of our family.
So if you're interested in joining the Advanced Journalism class, then click the link below for an application. If you want to join Journalism 1-2, then no application needed. You can just sign up on your scheduling. Okay, Dons, now we've got the segment you've all been waiting for, AV Trivia with AV Leadership.
Hey Dons, my name is Tasha LaBerge and I am here from Amador Valley Leadership. This week I'll be leading AV Trivia. The standings from last week's trivia are as follows. Heller is at the front of the pack with 100 points. Then we have White in second place with 95 points. Melvin is in third with 90, and Brito is in fourth with 85. And in fifth place, we have Sklar with 80 points. Now into the trivia. We have 3 sports seasons here at Amarillo: fall, spring, and winter. But do you know how many interscholastic sports we have on campus? Don't count hockey or badminton, and remember all the different types of cheerleading we have here at AV. The MP is actually known as the F building on campus. How many classrooms are in that building? How many ice cream flavors are currently being served at the Meadowlark Dairy? Sure you email avsuperfanu@gmail.com with your answers. Sure you email avsuperfanu@gmail.com with your answers. The standings will be released on the AVHS Superfan app at 10:30, so make sure you have it downloaded. Have a great day, Don.
And now, time for another announcement.
There will be a link meeting today, Wednesday, February 24th at 12:20 p.m. All freshmen, come and join this February link lesson. The link to join the Zoom is bit.ly/2zkky4w. See you there, Dons. Well, Dons, that's it for today. Make sure you check back in with us on Friday for some more announcements and profiles.
Thanks for joining us, Dons. Our goal is to make sure we keep you connected. So when the world shuts down, we push ahead because news matters.
And remember, Dons, it's always a beautiful day here at Amador.
Yeah, it's a beautiful